I was mostly a pretty normal weight teenage girl up until about 13 or 14. And that was about the time my mom decided to make me really aware of my own body. And I think this is a common story. So, I'll speak honestly about my mom, but I think this is a story that we hear in a lot of households. And it's mostly because our mothers had deep weight anxiety as well. They were also struggling and wanted us to conform and wanted us to find partners and have successful lives. And that meant getting our bodies in check, right? And so in my household, what that meant was about the age of 13, my mom started telling me that I was gaining weight or that she was worried I was going to gain weight. That was actually the thing. I wasn't even, I was pretty healthy weight when I look back at those old pictures, but she was worried about what was coming. And the funny thing about that is that when you worry about what's coming and you say it out loud, you manifest it. Now, who knows if I would have gone on to gain weight or not, but I definitely remember rebelling against her and this entire discussion about my weight. And I was one of those free range kids back in the day, 80s kid. And it was mostly like, work it out, kid. I'll see you at dinner. And that's, more or less how it happened. And I took all my spare change to buy candy at the local store. I hung out with friends. I found chocolate milk at the school cafeteria. I was definitely a sugar oriented kid and found it, ate it, and in fact did start gaining weight. And that became a painful subject in my household. The way it was handled with my mom was one day I came home and found the food in the refrigerator sectioned off between my mom and my brothers and me. And that was my first deep stab of shame over my body, and that pretty much continued all the way through my teenage years, up until my early 20s when I embarked on my first severe restriction and hard exercise diet. And yes, I put hard exercise into the diet category.